they did some kind of a check, which I don't know. I don't even know how that's even possible.
Do you get your $400 back?
Probably 300 of it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose on that one. So, all right. So we're moving on. Okay, we can't really do much about that. It's pretty much done. Dang it. Good job, though, Kate. You got to the finish line. We just relied on the seller to be normal, and she sent a check. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe the title company's cool, and they're like, oh, that's great.
But do we still have a chance of this one?
I don't think so. We'll see. It's going to be, it's up totally up to the 100% up to title. So if title says, well, you're supposed to wire it, you didn't wire it, then yeah, you guys missed your deadline. So, and we'll be like, yep, we did. I totally, I agree with that. Okay, well, let's chase some more stuff. We're going to chase other stuff real quick. Let's look in, I just found a city, and I've got somebody that lives there. And so kind of a fun idea is look for places you have friends. I've got a friend in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's actually an old partner of mine. And so,
share your screen.
Yep, I will. Thank you so much. You always take care of me. I shared it so many times this morning that I forgot to share it this time. Okay. Okay, so let's we're gonna go on a marathon of just making phone calls because guys, it is absolutely the only way to get deals because you are not going to have any clue. I don't care how much underwriting you do. All of it can be destroyed. Oh, here's my. Hi, Leah.
Yeah. So he told me that they actually did send a wire because they said that they couldn't accept a check or whatever, right? So this
That please.
So that he had told the realtor to check the receipts because they did send the wire in time, and so now.
Okay, it's gonna be a fight. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that realtor's been nasty from the beginning, but
So she said in the termination.
No, yeah, the realtor sent a termination letter. But,
today?
Pardon me?
She sent it today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send it over to you.
All right, but that doesn't really make any sense if the
well, it does if it was just a check. Absolutely, she can try that.
Yeah.
She's nasty. She's trying to get this so she can give it to her husband. We already know that. So, here is the notice of seller's termination. I just sent it. Please, information, please, and let's get that. I need that wire, proof of the wire, and that it was sent in time as soon as possible. Okay?
All right, I got you.
All right. Thanks, buddy. See ya.
All right, see ya.
Hey, guys, it's really important for you in any of these, in any business dealing that you take charge of the situation because a lot of times people aren't as or they're more lackadaisical than you would be, and so I think it's really important to take charge of the situation. So that's my suggestion for sure. Good news, bad news. The good news in that is any kind of renovations aren't that expensive because it's a small place. And it's actually kind of nice for the size it is. And you never know, people want something just for themselves, then this is perfect. Okay, so that's saying 1470. So in that case, I'm gonna bail on this one too, because if it's 1470, let's look at it real quick. 1470. It's going to be negative 389 a month. We'd have to get this down to, let's see what 100 grand is. At 100 grand, it only cash flows at 240, and we're not going to get this down to 100 grand. So let's move on. Be okay with moving on. That's a big part of this game. Okay, and so that's not one we want. Let's see if there's anything else. Here's another little one, 195. Okay, well, you know what? I'm thinking Charlotte is not the area that I thought it was. Because even these little houses aren't cash flowing. Okay, this one says 28, but I'm going to go with the 1400 at 199. None of these are the 1% rule. Okay, so we're moving on. Okay, so I'm going to move on to, I just talked to another friend. He lives in Ohio. He actually, Doylestown. Let's check out Doylestown and see what that is. This is close to where he lives, and it's a great idea to partner up with somebody that lives in the area, and say, hey, I'll buy it if you want to manage it. And then they make a little bit of money, you make a little bit of money, everybody wins. Let's see if Doylestown is way too small. Okay. Okay, there's only 4 leads in Doylestown, so let's go by price. Low to high. The low one's 319, and it's, yeah. Okay, what's around Doylestown? That's what we're going to see. Something close. So let's go to the map, check out Doylestown area. Google Maps. And we're going to Doylestown. Ohio. Okay, let's see what's close to Doylestown. So there is Wadsworth is probably close by. Rittman, Wadsworth. I'd love to find a little bit bigger of a place. Akron. Okay, so it's south of Akron. Let's see how far away Akron is. And we're just doing this because if it's too far, then nobody's going to want to. Oh, 20 minutes from Akron. Okay, so let's look. So there's Portage Lakes, which might be a good area too, Lakemore. Let's go to Akron and see what we got. So going to Akron. Oh, 7 more came up. See if any of them are cheap. 264. Are we still sorted by price? Low to high. 184. No, none of these are 1%. 199. Yep. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Yep, all too expensive for what I'm thinking. So let's go to Akron and the lead gen. Let's see what's there. Okay, Akron, Ohio. Ohio's usually a really good rent ratio to the purchase price. You can find a lot of 1%ers in Akron. Hey, also, guys, my 16-year-old that works with me, he lives in New Jersey. We've never met in person. He met my son. His name's Mikey. Super bright kid. And he just sent me last night, and this is going to be brand new. It's called Deal PMS, and PMS stands for Property Management System. And so this is going to be kind of an all-in-one place to keep your properties organized. So if you want to, I haven't even told Marilyn about this one yet. Let me see if it's working real quick. DealPMS.com. Oh, it might not be working yet. It did last night, but now I think it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, never mind. So I'll be telling you guys more about that. We're setting up a waiting list, so you guys can check it out, and be the first to buy, because it's gonna be in conjunction with Wholesale Atlas, and it's gonna kind of give you a little bit more of a you know how that when we go into the Atlas that has a dashboard, it's making that dashboard, it's taking it to another level. So it kind of organizes everything in one place, but it's meant to be used with Wholesale Atlas. So, okay, guys, Akron, here we go. Let's go to the red door. Okay, this is online real estate auction. Okay. Oh, I know where we are. We're in that place that guy has everything wrapped up in an auction. Let's see, 55. Yeah, and he does everything at 55,000. Okay, let's just check this one out. See if that's one of them too. Yeah, he went through and bought them all. Okay, good. Here we go. Okay, and the rents are, there's no HOA, 1,300, and it's 59. Great. Needs some help. Needs a lot of love. But doable, definitely doable. Let's see what we can do. And we have an Akron buyer. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to give it a call. Okay, again, guys, can't say it enough. Get on the phone. Like, I get on the phone almost before I do any kind of underwriting. I like to look at it just to make sure it's well within the 1% rule, which this one is. And then I call. And it's time to be friendly, get to know the realtor, chat with them a little bit, build your credibility, and let's see what's going on with this place. 4 bedroom, 1 bath. So that's not super desirable. And at their price, so we're checking out their price. So 59 with 1,300 rents. Cash flows a ton. That's not right. There we go. Cash. 59, 530. Yeah, that's.
You've reached Laura Beaner.
Okay, Laura. We're going to call you back. Yeah, so it needs a fair amount of work, but if we can get it a little bit cheaper. Oh, look how much they pulled out of there. So they've already done a lot of the clean out. So that's good. 59.
You've reached Laura Beaner.
Well, Laura, answer your phone. Okay, so I don't think she's going to answer. She's being hardcore. So what I'll do is I'll send her a message, and then she'll get back to me. But in your message, what you want to do, I always start with the address in your text to them, and then make sure you say your name, first and last name, so you don't sound like just.
You've reached Laura Beaner.
Yeah, Laura Beaner's not going to answer this morning. She's busy. Okay, so what I do is I go message. I start with the address. I say my first and last name. Hi, Laura. This is Trent Kamerman. I would love to get more information on this property. I see there's a dumpster in the pictures, but I'm just curious how old the pictures are and if there's been any other improvements. please text me back as soon as you can or give me a call. Okay. And so that's off to her. And then I'm going to add her name into my info. So create new contact. I do her last name is the address. Then I do her full first and last name for the first name in my contacts. So when she calls me back, I know who's calling me. It's kind of an auto way to keep yourself organized because I don't know if this is even going to be one that I
Leah
want.
1506 Oak Stock.
Hey, Leah.
Hello. Hey, Trent. So I just got off the phone with Anthony, and he had just got off the phone with Title. Essentially, the wire was sent on time, and we're still in
good.
contract.
Hooray! But I don't like a but.
Reserve.
What's
It was the Federal Reserve holiday, so like it was a delay with it getting in, but it's we put it in on time, and we're still in contract. It's just that
awesome
that the realtor is just tripping. So Title's gonna reach out to the realtor and just tell her to, chill out because that what she sent doesn't really mean anything because we did send it in on time.
Okay, perfect.
And so yeah, that's just the update on that.
Yeah, and it wasn't a holiday. The government shut down, so it's impossible.
Oh.
That's what it was. It's not a holiday.
Okay.
So that makes sense. As long as you guys have proof on your side that it got sent on time, then we should be in a better shape. I know that she's still gunning for us, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Did you ever get a chance to send those properties to my
Yeah,
team?
I'm putting them together right now. I've got my team on it.
Okay.
So do you have WhatsApp by any chance?
I actually do.
Oh, excellent. Text me your WhatsApp number, or is it the same one?
It's pretty much the same one.
Pretty much. Pretty much. There's a couple numbers off, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna set up a group chat with you, me, and my team, and then we'll get you over those properties, all the Houston properties.
Okay, that's fine.
Awesome. Thank you, Leah.
All right. Have a great one, Trent.
Okay. See you later. I'm glad everything's working out.
Yes, me too. Thank you.
Okay. See ya.
See you.
Okay, so you always wonder, like, oh, the government shut down. What's that mean for me? It means that you can't do wire transfers because they did theirs through the Federal Reserve, federal being the government, and so government's shut down. Okay, so I've got this one. I'm going to heart it, and we'll see if she calls back. I don't put this into my CRM yet. I'm going to wait till she calls me back so we can talk more about it. Because it's okay. I would probably try to get it at 30. That gives us a good... So anywhere between 30 and 50 is going to be good. Let's see what 50 is. So they're asking 59. Yeah, even 50 is good. What was 59? I thought it... 59,000. Oh, yeah. So even at their asking price, this is a good deal. Our problem is we need to get a discount so we can get an assignment fee. Also, investors, first thing they do is they go and look it up, and they're like, wait, you got it for 58,000 or whatever. They're like, that's not that great of a deal. They like to see that it's like a $45,000 deal, that they're getting it for 50, so that there's 9,000. So we always have to think about what's the price that we're going to put it up for. More than likely, this is an assignment fee of like $3 or $4 grand, because we're going to put it up at, what was it? It's at 60. Yeah, if we can put it, so that's 15 grand. If we can get it. So I would go 45, 43. Sometimes those little shifts in numbers help you a ton, because that's $2,000. That's nothing to sneeze at, and we're still at 648. So if we sold it to them for 53, that's $10,000 for us. That might work. Yeah, I mean, it's a good deal. That one's a really good deal. So I put it into my dashboard. Double check to see it's there. Which one is it? It's not there. What the heck? It's that one, right? Okay, so that's a good one. We're just waiting for a call back. Statements match. There we go. Let's see now. Still not there. Okay. I'm going to throw it into mine. Just, oops. Gosh darn it. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to put this into my, I've got a little bit of a PMS, project management software, not the other PMS. But that is why we did it, because that's at least familiar. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put that link. Hey, Marilyn, I'll just give you that link, and then you can throw it into the Trello, because I have a feeling that's going to be a good deal. Okay, now we're moving on. So just that quickly, we move on. Let's double check the dashboard. Come on, be there. Nope. Okay, I'm going to do one other. This is the other way I save properties. Is through Rita, which is the Real Estate Deal Analyzer. And it's right here. Oh, it even gives me 1520 there, so that's even better. So save the property. Come on, tell me you saved. Okay. And that's just an extension that we use. We'll throw that in the chat too. You can see it. And so that will save it. I just don't want to lose that one. That's a cool one. Oh, let's see. Is that what we're talking about? Ah, boo. Okay, so here's a great example. The property sold a few months ago. So weird. And then, so she's like, hi there, the property sold a few months ago. Appreciate the inquiry and the opportunity, Laura. Do you have anything else interesting? So I'm asking her, I'm saying, do you have anything else interesting right now? I like anything like this or properties that need somebody to come in and solve a problem. So if they're pre-foreclosing or people just need to get out of their property, I like to come in and be the hero. Okay, so that's kind of a simple answer to him, but that's so I'm going to ask them for, and I'm actually going to keep that just so I have it on standby. So when I do make an offer and they've already sold it or whatever, then that's okay. Also, I'm going to let my friends over at Wholesale Atlas know that one came up as not for sale. Let me just double check. Let's look at it on Zillow and see. Oh yeah, Zillow says so. Let me just send that to him. Okay, I'm going to send that over to him real quick. Hang on, I needed to save that other thing. Oh, we're all over the place. It's a Monday morning. Okay. So I always keep in my notes just things that I want to copy and paste so I don't have to rewrite them every single time. Okay, so I'm saving that one. Okay, let's send the Atlas guys this just to let them know. Just FYI, this property came up on Atlas as available, but it was sold 3 months ago. Once we went into Zillow, we could see so I don't know if there's a disconnect still with Zillow and properties that are already sold. Oops, sent it to the wrong one. Can you forward that to the guys that Oh, here, I'll do it because we made them mad before. Hang on just a second. Hang on. Yep, no kidding. All right. Here. Okay. Oh, geez. It didn't copy. Having a good time. Sorry, guys. It's just important to help these guys out over at Atlas because Zillow just changed everything, and so they had to rebuild their entire thing, which is crazy. Okay, let's go and look for something else. I should have seen that was sold, so that was my bad. All right, let's go back to, we're back in Akron, right? Sort by price. Low to high. That was a good one. I can see why it sold. Okay, so we were at where are we at? Let's see. We're in the 59,000. There we go. Was it that one? Okay, so let's see what's next. 65 at 15. Okay, let's look at this one. Let's see how beat up this is real quick. Not horrible, not great, needs some work. Okay, we can sell that. Let's give it a call. Again, that's the amount of underwriting I do before I call, because we're going to make that first phone call. And the way I do things, and it's a little different than everybody else, is I make the phone call first because I don't want to go through all the underwriting. What happens, and I mean, I'm going to beat you guys up a little bit, but I think a lot of people underwrite to
record your name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
1147 Laird Street. My name's Trent Kamerman.
Thanks, Trent Kamerman. Please stay on the line.
Trent Kamerman? That is not what I said. Okay, so no interest on this, no HOA. Potential rents are, let's just dumb it down to 1,500. Okay, so when you hear that recording, that's Apple's.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, I'm looking to purchase 1147 Laird. Can you give me a call back? I'm also going to send you a quick text with my name and info. I would love to hear back from you as soon as possible. Okay. So that sends them a message. I don't know if you guys have used the new iOS 26, but it's got some good things. That's going to take a little while to get used to because it is kind of robotic and AI and all that. But we're going to also follow it up with our own message. Okay, so I'm going to paste the address first. Hey, I just left a message with your iPhone AI, but I would love to get a little bit more information on this property. My name is Trent. Last name is Kamerman. Please respond back as soon as you can.
Fulcrum 19493721916.
Hi, this is Trent.
Hey, Trent. Communications. I'm coming back for you.
Okay, sweet. I'll open up the garage.
Okay, cool. I'll be there about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll just leave it open and you can do your thing. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, later. Hang on, guys. I got to let Cox in. I'm getting an internet upgrade so I don't keep on zipping out on you guys. Okay, so let's mark that one. Let's double check it on Zillow. I don't make the same mistake. This one's off market. Good. That's good news. It was 4620 before, or 46200 last time. Let's capture this one in Rita. Okay, cool. So that's one we'll wait for a call back, and I'm sharing my name with her. Yeah, so that the iOS update now gives you that that little bit of a crazy. Why is that not working? State mismatch. I don't know what that means. So we just have to leave a message with those kind of people. Those kind of people. It's not. I'm not trying to be that guy. All right, let's check this one out real quick. Here's another one. Good, not bad, except for the dead goose. Yeah, it's a nice little house. Okay, let's do this one too. They're asking 65. Let's see what it does cash wise as I'm calling it. So, boom, going to call. And it's funny when you do these rapid fire like this, you get a you kind of get into a rhythm, and your calls are less stagnant. Because what I'm worried about with you guys is, are you being too salesy when you're calling these kind of people? Again, with these kind of people. I don't know why I'm saying that today. Okay, so let's see. Cash 65. With we're gonna call the rents 900. 9,000, it would really do well. Okay, we're making 133.
Hello, this is Meredith Davis with Berkshire Hathaway Stopper Realty.
Okay.
I'm not able to take your call, but if you could
And
please
she's asking
leave
me
your
to
name and
share
number,
my
followed
name.
by a brief message.
So I shared my name with her. So let's do it again. So that might help a little bit.
Hello, this is Meredith.
Hey Meredith, how you doing? It's asking me to share my name with you. My name's Trent Kamerman. I'm looking
Hi, Trent.
at Kellogg 1333 Kellogg.
I'm sorry, what is that?
It's 1333 Kellogg. Is that your listing?
It was. It's not currently listed.
Oh, it isn't listed. Okay, they're
No.
not planning on selling anymore?
I don't know. At the time that we took it off the market, they weren't. But I don't know if she would be open to selling it now.
Okay. Well, do you know why they pulled it off?
I think that at the time her son was living there, and we just weren't getting a lot of activity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you an investor?
I am. I'm an investor, and I've got a property down in Columbus, but I've been wanting to get up in your guys' area and get some, because I like the houses in Ohio and I like the people in Ohio. It's the best. But I'm in California.
Yeah. This house. I mean, are you familiar with Kenmore?
No. Am I in a rough neighborhood?
I really can't speak to.
I know you can't say that. I'll look at it.
I really just talk about the house, but yeah, if you want to look at it and you think that you still have interest, I'd be happy to check with the owner and see if she has interest.
Okay, unless you have something that's more desirable.
The only listing that I have right now is listed at 389, and it's in Copley.
Okay, but
Ohio.
Do you know what kind of rents it gets?
It's not a rental property.
Oh,
no.
It's a single family.
Yeah, it's a single family.
It's a retail. Okay.
Yeah, I don't do a lot with rentals.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Okay.
My average price point's around 4 something. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if I have a retail buyer in that area, I will let them know about you. I'll write your.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you answering.
Okay. Alrighty. Thanks, Trent.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay, so what's cool about this one is she told us that it's off market, and so we can skip trace and go right to the seller, and maybe just make an offer. But we're gonna first. So there's that. Let's first see how bad of an area it is. I love when they're like, "Oh, well, I can't really say anything." It's like, well, you just did. So let's go to spot crime. .com. Check out the address, because that's a good reason to not do it as well. If this is bad. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's letting us know this. So we want places that, I mean, crime happens, but see how there's no crime over here? So it's a good way to just find an area that you want to kind of invest in. And so here would be even better. So let's find out. Let's see. So like near the University of Akron. Okay, cool. So let's move on from that one. We don't even have to. I don't think it's necessary to even. She was pretty. She was really kind of nice to tell us, like, nope. Okay, I'm gonna take that and that. Okay, we're in Akron, and okay, hey guys, this is kind of a cool one too. This one is, I think it was one we looked at. So if you know anybody that is into this one, is kind of cool. Let's see if I can get it to copy. But here, let's see if we can get. There's a retail side underneath, and it's got. Well, it looks like they're just storing lumber in there now. Wow, it does need a lot of help. I'm not sure if this is for me, but yeah, there's retail underneath. but it's it's kind of a, yeah, it's like an apartment on top. I think it's 2 units up top and then retail underneath. Here's a video. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I don't want to deal with any of that. So that's something to sell to somebody that we can, if we can find somebody looking for like a retail space, but they want to live up top. This is perfect. Okay, but not for us. Guys, yeah, see how cool it is outside? Like, that's not bad. Kind of a cool building. And it's only 115, but you can see why. Okay, moving on. Let me close down some stuff so my internet doesn't get wacky. And then we'll go back to it. I'm not loving Akron right now. Let's see, 69. I guess we gotta check the area. So 44307, let's just check. And spot crime is where I'm going. And it's a great place to look for, just to get an idea. Yep, we're still in that area. Okay, I'm hating Akron right now. Let's go somewhere else. How about we go to, let's see, how about Indiana? I tried Indianapolis. I didn't love it. South Bend is cool because there's a college there. Notre Dame is there, and sometimes you can find maybe, you know, multi-units or at least a big enough house that yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's do some Atlas mode in South Bend. That's what we're gonna do. So South Bend, and the reason I'm just gonna go large houses because we've all been to college, and price low to high, but I'm going to go advanced filters, and I'm going to go 8 bedrooms. Okay, so 8 to 100 bedrooms, just because everybody in college had roommates, and so this is a great way to try to find an investment property for roommates. 0 leads found, huh? Try 6. Okay. It's weird. Usually there's something. 4 bedroom? There's got to be 4 bedroom. No. Okay. Something's weird. Okay. Atlas mode's taking a nap. Let's do it this way. Sort by price, low to high, apply the filters. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Well, that's an interesting, that's a large 2-2. It's 2,400 square feet. Let's take a look at this one. It looks like it might have been a church at one point. Got that church vibe. Okay, pretty hammered inside, but kind of the right price. And you can do whatever you want to with it. Let's see if it's in a bad area. Now that I'm kind of gun shy about bad areas. Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot. That is right in the middle of it. Okay, so that's not going to be. There's the reason. It's cool when you find the reason, and then you don't have to go any further. Okay, let's go down here. Let's go to 60. I'm going to go on the other side of these, so meaning that I'm going to go to a few pages in and get to the $100,000 places and see what their rents are. So 184 is 1,400, so not bad. Let's go to 132 is 1,300, right on the 1%. Right on 1%. but nice places. So if we're to, yeah, let's look at these and we'll work backwards a little bit. Okay, so the beauty of these kind of places is they're done. You don't have to do anything. You're just walking in. 135, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's been on for 50 days. And so let's do a little quick cash look at this one. If we did cash, we'd be negative $49. Okay, so it means we need to get this down to probably 100 grand. Let's see what that does. 196. It's not super sellable. So sadly, we'd have to get to probably 80. Okay, so let's test our low balling chops here and see what we can do. This HUD property owned property cases. Oh, it's owned by HUD. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get an education too. I want to find out more about stuff that's owned by HUD. Because that's another strategy, you guys. There's always a chance of buying those properties. But they usually have pretty strict, like they're stuck.
Press 1 to be connected with the agent. This call may be recorded.
So it only negative 73 at their price.
Thank you for letting me know. May I have your name, please?
Yeah, it's Trent Kamerman.
Thank you, Trent. What can I help you with today, or what's the reason for your call?
Calling about 416 East Chippewa in South Bend.
Great. Thanks for sharing that, Trent. What's the best way for Brad to reach you back about 416 East Chippewa? Would you prefer a phone call or an email?
Phone call's fine.
Thank you, Trent. Is there a 2-hour window today or another day that works best for Brad to give you a call back?
All day is fine.
Thanks, Trent. I'll let Brad know you're available any day for a call about 416 East Chippewa in South Bend. Is there anything specific you'd like Brad to prepare or discuss when he calls you back?
No, that'll be fine, and he can text too if he wants to.
Understood, Trent. I'll pass along your message and let Brad know he can reach out by phone or email, whichever works best. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Nope.
Thank you for calling Brad Anderson Realtor with RE/MAX Countywide First. We appreciate your call, and you can expect Brad to get back to you within the next 24 hours. Have a wonderful day.
So we're going to be running into more and more of that AI stuff. Just suffer through it. I'm also going to send him a text, just so he knows that I'm available by text. And I'll just do all the same stuff that I always do. I'm going to take the address. Message him. This is Trent Kamerman. I just left a message with your virtual assistant. Please let me know a good time to get a call back from you on this property. Okay, so that way he knows I've called and he's gonna see that. So again, with this one, not tremendous. So let's come up here to the top. 120. These are gonna be a little bit better. Let's go back one page though. Well, we're on page 2, so let's go back page 1. Bottom of page 1. Let's go to these Okay, this one looks a little cleaner, but let's go right to the crime. I wonder what browse by state would do. So we're in Indiana, and we're going to go to, what did I say, South Bend. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This is kind of a good deal. So let's go to University of Notre Dame. Okay. You're viewing a limited map. No, I didn't into a free count. Okay. So, well, this tells us right where Notre Dame is. And so we can kind of see. Okay. So we're north of South Bend. So near Keller Park. Let's see what some of the Argos. What are some of the other names? Let's try Argos, because that's going to give us more of what we're looking for. So let's go back to Legion, go to Argos. Argos, Indiana, there it is. Okay, that's a little trick. I haven't seen that one yet. So in spot crime, you can search by the universities. And I'd much rather rent to the university crowd. And what you can do with universities, a lot of times people think that you can't rent year-round, but you do. You rent year-round, and the students are responsible for selling their contracts to somebody else. And so you get consistent year-round rents, and they've got to figure out how to sell their summers, so they're not paying. Or a lot of them just pay the 3-month summer and go home or do whatever. But it's a great way to get some income. All right, let's see. Argos is small, and so with Wholesale Atlas, it takes a minute for them to. There it is. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're talking. Let's see. So now we know that we're looking in a good area. Okay, so we're not worried about. Let's double check it and make sure. Price tag low. Oh, there's just 4 of them. So this one's 89. It's 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. So now these 3 bedrooms could go for, $600 a month. Yeah, it's going to be about the same price. Let's see what this one is. And let's double check and make sure that we're getting the crime right. Yeah, this is a great, that's good to know. So browse by state is what I did. Okay, good. So there's all the crime, and here's Argos. So they're down here. So we're good. That's a good spot. Let's see. So that's this one. Analyze lead. Okay, it's 2 beds, 1 bath. Looks like it's been rented. They just moved out and didn't really clean it up. But it's fine. And it's close to large 2-lot parcel. 2 parcels. 89. And we're going to say the rent estimate is 80. Okay, so they're saying it's right at the same. So I'm going to go 800 for rents. Now, we're talking Notre Dame. We're talking parents paying for rent. And so if 2 people want to live here, the rent might go up a little bit. So we're gonna figure low, just because that's what we do. And so at 89 and it's 800, it's gonna lose money. $80 a month. Okay, but let's see what we can get the price for. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna leave you on that one for a second. I just need to get with my guy here.
Call from Brittany. Call from Brittany. Confirm. Report Brittany. Confirm. Report Brittany.
Okay, sorry about that. So let's call on that one. Let's see, because we're gonna have to get the price down. We'll probably have to get the price down to 50-ish. So to get that price down to 50, then we're getting 199. It's okay. It's gonna be tough though. That's a tough sell. I'll be honest. Let's not even worry about it. 1380 is a little bit, or 1308 is a little bit better. Let's see how bad it is. Oosh. Oh boy. Okay. Well, at least it would give us a reason to really knock down the price. This one is too bad, 1,400 square feet. It needs about, I would say, $50 a square foot in rehab. 14 times 50. So it's going to need about $70,000 in rehab. Okay, let's see what Steve says. Going, Steve. This is big enough that pad splitting might be good.
Good afternoon, Collins and Company Realtors. This is Lori. How may I help you?
Hi, could I talk to Steve, please?
Steve.
Meeker? Steve Meeker?
There's no Steve here.
Oh, weird. Okay,
Let me check.
his name's on the listing. I was calling about 14036 20A Road.
Okay. That's
Thanks.
1403.
Yeah, it's 14036 20A Road.
Okay. Is that
In
that's the address?
Yeah, that's the address. It's in Argos.
Okay. Yeah, right now.
Pardon me.
Oh, that's okay.
Thanks.
One moment.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Not gonna be up here. And is that a residential?
Yeah.
And the address is 1403 3620A.
14036. And the road is 20A Road.
Okay, that's where I'm making my mistake. I am so sorry.
No worries. It's a weird address, so.
Okay, let's see. All right, and what would you like to know?
Yeah, just the motivation of the seller. I'm assuming you don't know anything about this house at all. Am I right?
Just what I have on my MLS, which is quite a bit of information.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. What's going on with that place?
It's on 1 acre, which you probably know, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Mm-hmm.
And it has above ground 1,408 square feet, so the total is 1,408. Below ground is 96. It was built in 1900, so it's an older house. Let's see. It does have septic. The gas is LP propane.
Okay.
It's been on the market for 112 days. And it says it's expired.
Oh, it is expired? Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all that info.
Can I get your name and number? I'm going to have someone else double check me and make sure, and I can call you back if that's different.
No, that's okay. I think I'm good. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so that was weird because Argos, for some reason, now is an hour away from where it needs to be. So that's weird. I don't know. So I'm bailing on that one. Okay, we're moving out of that area. Let's go. I'm going to close these down so I'm not. We'll keep spot crime up. Okay. Yeah, spot crime's great though. That's let's do that again. Let's go in here. Let's browse by state. Let's do a Michigan, but let's see what universities. So University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Okay, so that's cool. So let's go to Ann Arbor. This is a great way to find places that are near universities. And the reason I like universities is because there's a good sense of pad splits there. So let's go to Ann Arbor under Legion. There it is. And University of Michigan's right there, so that's a huge university. Tons of people. Let's see what we got. And what's nice is with Atlas, if you see that it takes a minute for it to come up, it means it hasn't been searched recently. And so that's kind of nice too. And so it'll start doing this where it'll give you a bunch more properties. So if you hang tight, it'll keep on throwing properties out at you. But like, let's look real quick at just as it's refreshing. We'll so a 379. Well, these rents aren't horrible. So let's see what we can find. Sort by price, low to high. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's get out of the condo area. And we'll go to, oh, we go to 160 pretty quick. Condo. Maybe it's not that great of prices. 219, 2400, nope, 1700. Let's look at this one real quick. Cute place. Oof. Huge description. What is the HOA here? HOA's, yikes. Okay. So Ann Arbor's not our area after all. Let's see where else in Michigan we can go. Browse by state. Michigan. Where are all the Michigan State? Okay, and that is in. I'm not familiar with Michigan State. Where is that? I'm sure there's fans. Oh, guys, I haven't even looked at the chats. Have you been chatting, or has it been pretty quiet? Sorry about that. Got a ton of these AI answering machines there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. But text is going to be your way around it. So Lansing, that's where Michigan. Okay, so let's go to Lansing. Let's check that out. We'll see if it's any better. Lansing, Michigan. Once again, when it takes a minute to search, it just means nobody's been searching there today, because it refreshes every night, and they have to. So that's a good sign that nobody's really chasing deals here. So it means either the deals aren't good, or it means you're all alone, which is great. Okay, let's look at these. Again, these in the $70,000, $80,000. These are good because they're nice, clean little places. Let's go. I mean, I like all these so far. I'm going to keep coming down until they start getting ugly. Let's see. Okay, that's ugly. Let's go here and see. I have a feeling this one's ugly. Let's see. Well, it's not bad. Okay, I thought it was going to be tear down style. Handyman special. There we go. Let's call it. Again, guys, don't waste too much time underwriting because you're going to run into other issues like robo answering machines now is our new issue.
Press 1 to be connected with the agent.
No, boy. I say it and there we go.
This call may be recorded.
Okay, so this one's red tagged. So we can talk to him about that.
06714.
No idea what that meant. Let's call it back.
Press 1 to be connected with the agent.
I'll just keep doing this and see what happens.
This call may be recorded. Zero 6714.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't like it anyhow, so we're moving on. Yeah, when it's a pain, don't waste your time and don't get frustrated and don't expect the world to change. It is what it is. Okay, so $1,000 a month. It's a tiny little place. Could be rented. Nope, possibly not rented. Okay, just a tiny home in a tiny area. Let's see. Not bad. Let's do it. Hopefully not everybody's on the same system. All right, let's see.
Press 1 to be connected with the agent.
Everybody's on the same system. Somebody sold everybody.
This call may be recorded.
All the realtors have the same system going on. 64, so let's go cash. 64. Cash flows.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
That does make sense. I don't think it's... I'm going to call it $1,000 a month. We're going to double check that. There we go. That's making more sense. Oh, that's cool. They just hang up on you.
Press 1 to be connected with the agent. This call may be recorded.
Mm-hmm. So 265.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
So I would offer 30. That gives us a nice cash on cash. What's cash on cash? 87%. That's what we're talking about. So in these situations when they're annoying, just throw out a lowball cash offer and just say, hey, I see you've been up for 164 days.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hi there, I'm calling about 4125 Lowcroft. I see it's been on market for quite a while, and I'm sure you're getting a gazillion phone calls. I would love to purchase this. I've got several in that neighborhood that I would like to add this one to my portfolio. So call me back. My number is 949-246-2666. My name is Trent Kamerman. Thanks so much. Okay, so I might have a bunch in that neighborhood someday. You never know. You never know. Okay, cool. So that one we're just going to mark as that. Let's refresh it. I want to see if it went to my dashboard. Good, it's in there. Yeah. What? Might lose you guys. I'm switching over to fiber, so I don't have Filipino internet anymore. So stand by.